For this week's Masonic Minute, I'm going to turn things over to my good friend, Right Worshipful Brother Lloyd Lyon, Secretary of Hale City Lodge number 216 in Hale, Missouri, who has something to say about a dot within a circle.
Dot in a circle. In Masonry, we often see, in reference to the certain point within a circle, bordered by two perpendicular lines representing St. John the Baptist and St. John the Evangelist, and upon the vertex of the circle rests the Holy Bible. The point represents the individual brother, and the circle represents the boundary line of his duty, beyond which he is never to suffer his passions, interests, or prejudices to betray him. In going around the circle, we necessarily touch on the two parallel lines as well as the Holy Scripture. When a Mason keeps himself within these due bounds, it is impossible that he should materially or spiritually fail as a child of God. We strive for perfection, but as humans we fall short of these expectations. According to the book of the law, as man we are bound to certain frailties and failures. This keeps us all from becoming ideal men and ideal Masons, no matter how hard we may try. We therefore hold for ourselves as the perfect form or ideal of a Mason the two holy Saints John. Here we have two Saints John very properly described as parallel figures, both of great character and both projecting a strong influence with words, symbols, and life experiences on the civilized world. Yet they were so different, as St. John the Baptist was very dogmatic and rigid, while the other, St. John the Evangelist, intelligent and esoteric. In both we find the integrity and unwavering fidelity so common to Masonic teachings, but their manner of teaching, living, and preaching those virtues were as different as night and day, darkness and light. Even though we know they were not perfect and probably were not Freemasons as we are defined today, what we know of them show them to be perfect examples of what a Freemason should be: kind, righteous, loving, passionate, zealous, filled with light, and above all, faithful unto death to the trust reposed in them. They are the Platonic form or ideal of the Freemasons, never to be achieved, but always to be emulated. With these patterns of reasoning, we can see the mythical lodge of the Holy Saints John at Jerusalem as a Platonic form or ideal of a Masonic lodge. It can and should exist in our ideal of what a lodge of Masons would be if all of its members achieved the ideal Masonic life of St. John the Baptist, dogmatic and rigid, and represented here by the square within an upside-down triangle, and St. John the Evangelist, intelligent and esoteric, and represented by the compasses within an upright triangle. Placed together, these symbols for the saints might look like this. Perhaps the modern Mason can even see that the ideal lodge, God is our master, the Saints John as wardens, and King Solomon as marshal composing the leadership of the perfect lodge. But the symbol is not complete. We have found that the Holy Saints John in our Masonic symbol, but other parts are missing. This was the letter of God. During the ancient time, people were not allowed to spell out the word God, so they changed one letter. The word now looked like this, Yod. This is the Yod symbol. Let's now place the Yod symbol together with the square and compasses. Is this God in our Masonic symbol? Today we use the letter G to represent deity. The letter G also represents the Holy Scripture, the Word. The Word is God. The Word is our rule and guide to keep us within the circle, that boundary we are never to cross. Yet there is still something missing. What about that point we find in that circle? Why is it that we do not remember that point as our Masonic symbol? Have you forgotten? I would hope that everyone listening to this could answer that question. If not, look in a mirror. Look at that reflection of you. Do you not see that point? Every time you wear a Masonic pin, cap, shirt, jacket, tie, or ring, you become a part of the Masonic symbol. You are the completion of our Masonic symbol. Without you, the symbol would never be complete, the symbol would have no meaning, and the symbol would have no purpose. That point is the most important part of the symbolism of Freemasonry. You stand with God, the Word, and the Holy Saints John, the parallel lines within the circle. Be proud of your Masonic history. Be a player of and a contributor to the future of Freemasonry.